You know the music, you know the moves. You've seen the glove and the tilt that defied gravity. But even my biggest fans, they only see the glitz. They don't see the man in the mirror. I'm Michael Jackson, and I'm going to tell you about my life that are just different. Things that didn't make the headlines in America. Get ready, because we're going beyond the moonwalk. Gary, Indiana. We were 9 children in a tiny house, fueled by my father's drive and a dream that felt 1,000,000 miles away.
Gotta feel the rhythm, moving in sync right now.
We practiced until our feet bled and our voices cracked. Imagine 11 people in a house the size of a garage. The walls were so thin I could hear the city of Gary breathing. My father's guitar was the only thing louder than my heartbeat.
Attaboy, way to rip it! Go, go!
I used to cry watching kids play baseball across the street. I was 10 and I had a job. I was the CEO of my family's dreams, while I still believed in Santa Claus. My childhood was a trade-off. For every my iconic voice, there was a strike of a belt. Joe didn't just want us to be good, he wanted us to be bulletproof. I became a veteran of the stage before I was a teenager. I remember Berry Gordy, the record producer and songwriter, didn't see children. He saw diamonds.
You're watching Legendary Lives, the history feed. If you love unraveling biographical mysteries with us, hit subscribe so you never miss an episode.
We moved to California and suddenly I was living in a mansion. But I still felt like I was back in Gary. The stage was the only place I felt safe. But as the world watched me grow up, I started looking for a magic that was entirely my own. I wanted to create a world where the impossible was just a Tuesday afternoon. A place where the rules of reality simply didn't apply. I wanted a place where the animals were free and the children were safe. I had elephants, giraffes, and even a llama named Louie. It wasn't a house, it was a heartbeat. I had a movie theater with secret rooms for sick children who couldn't leave their beds. We'd watch Disney movies, and for 2 hours, they weren't patients. They were just kids.
Monkey is fast, he finds some food. There, wet and bitter, Lisa is angry.
For years, I kept a very special friend named Bubbles. People thought he was just a pet. They didn't know. He was actually my private art appraiser. Every single painting or sculpture I considered buying had to get the Bubbles okay. Bubbles wasn't a pet. He was a refugee from a research lab. He used to sit in my recording sessions and hit the stop button if he didn't like a vocal take. Humans look for flaws. Bubbles only looked for soul. I read everything. My library had over 10,000 books. I studied P.T. Barnum, Michelangelo, and Disney. I didn't want to be a singer. I wanted to be an architect of wonder. I tried to buy Marvel Comics in the 90s. I wanted to be Peter Parker. I felt like him, gifted but lonely. Stan Lee loved the idea, but the suits were afraid of me. I spent $1 million a year on security, just to breathe. People think I was eccentric, but I was just a man trying to find a way to walk through a park without being torn apart. That was hard. I had a secret room in Neverland filled with Hollywood-grade prosthetics. I'd spend 4 hours in makeup just to become a fat man or a bearded hiker, so I could sit in the mall and watch people. The media said I slept in a glass box to live forever. But the truth? I bought that hyperbaric chamber for a hospital to help burn victims. I used it to heal my own scalp after the Pepsi fire.
Breaking news tonight. We have the official accident report from the Shrine Auditorium incident. The report confirms a pyrotechnic misfire was the cause, but the latest word from medics is positive. Michael Jackson is currently at home and healing well.
That fire changed me. The pain never truly left. Every dance move after 1984 was done through a haze of medicine. I was performing on broken wings. My skin started changing in the early 80s. I had to use heavy makeup to even it out. People said I wanted to be white. How could I hate the skin that felt my mother's touch? In America, they called me the king of pop. But there was a time I didn't just want to be a king. I wanted to be an emperor. It's true. In 1992, in the Ivory Coast, I was deep in negotiations for a coronation. The tribal elders of Kranjabo claimed I was a descendant of royal blood. They tracked my DNA. They didn't see a pop star. They saw their lost king. It wasn't a stunt. It was a sacred ritual involving gold dust. I was a ruler with roots in the African soil. I'm an inventor. I co-patented the shoes that let us tilt 45 degrees. It was a hitch in the floor. Magic is just physics with a secret. I wanted to defy gravity literally. But did you know I did not invent the moonwalk? I saw the kids in Harlem doing it, the backslide. I just added the MJ touch. I spent 3 months in my kitchen perfecting the slide. My final tour was called This Is It, but in my heart, I had a different name for it, The Resurrection. No joke. I didn't want a standard concert. I wanted to defy time itself. I had plans for a literal time machine on stage. The plan was to use 4D holograms so I could perform as every member of the Jackson 5 simultaneously. I would be my 10-year-old self, my off-the-wall self, and my thriller self, all dancing in perfect sync. I wanted to show that magic never dies. It just evolves. Most people only see the glitz, but there was always a little more to the magic. My music was just the vehicle. The destination was always wonder. Every beat of my heart is in your playlist. Every song I've ever sang is about love, hope, and humanity. Spread them to the world. You just heard another Stories About Me. Stories that tell a pop star's chronicles. This is Legendary Lives. Subscribe and share. Keep it magical.